Salutations, human beings and Nethersphere investigators. I actually don't think that's the proper name for my fan base. I didn't even know I had a fan base. But do you know what I have? Boxes, and 2 of them. Oh, wait, can you not push those things down like that? Those were expensive. Speaking of which, I recorded this in July, and it's now October 1st. It took me a while to get to this because I was constantly busy with all these sorts of things. Junk mail, translation attempts, silly drawings. That's all being pushed to the side for now because I need to focus on this. I want to get this out. It's important. It's important. I want to show everyone my cool little device. So, back in June, the Nintendo Switch 2 released, and everyone was like, oh my god, I need to get this. It was like, what, $450? But people were scalping it like crazy, so it was like $500, $600. I'm sure it's calmed down by now, but it's too late. I purchased this a month later, and I was like, I gotta get my hands on this too. I gotta be, you know, in the modern age and do stuff. I can't be playing my Switch Lite forever. And I also want to stream some Switch games at some point too. When am I gonna do that? I don't know. My HD60 Elgato thing is not working like it should. Huh, go figure. But at least I have the system. I ordered it off of Buy, hoping I could avoid some of the scalping, and it ended up costing me $530. So I guess I didn't do a very good job. And that's only for the Japanese language version, so whoops. But it's okay. It's good for practice. For example, Shutsuroku. Output. And that's all I remember. Should I blur that pink barcode out? I guess I probably should. But you know what? I don't really care about all that. We're opening a box. Opening a box. Box. You could be a hell of a lot faster about it too. But you know what? That's what we have the speed up function for. There you go. The box is opened. Let's see what's inside. So they actually shipped this in 2 boxes, and the reason why is because I assume there is a shipping rule where you can't ship more than 2 lithium-ion battery containing items in one package. And I was just like, well, okay, that's fine. I'll just order these extra things at the same time, and you can go from there. So Bai was like, yeah, we have to ship this in 2 separate containers. Are you cool with that? And I'm just like, does the sun come up in the morning? Does oatmeal go with peanut butter? Does rice go bad if you leave it out on the counter overnight? The answer to all those questions is the answer to my question to you, Bai. Yes! Anyways, here are the cool little controllers. They're slightly bigger than the... Stop cutting that! You're a freaking masochist! Yeah, these controllers are slightly bigger than the old Joy-Cons for the Switch 1. They actually feel less toy-like, to be honest. They feel more professional. They feel more mature, as Kane from Digital Circus would say. Mature! But yeah, maybe it's the, like, sleek black color. Makes you feel like you're wearing a suit when you play a silly game. But I can't wait for them to reveal all the fun and kooky colors, because I need my pink. I need my pink! What's next? Holy snap. Why would you blow that thing up like that? Don't you have sensitivities? You're gonna blow your ears out. Oh my goodness. Ah yes, it's finally time for this box. Come hither. Hey, ignore that. I know my room's a mess. Actually, I don't even know what the hell that was. Was that my fire alarm? Who cares? Stabby stab. Alright. Let's get this box over here so we can put these Joy-Cons in. Let me speed past all this. There's some text right there. More box openings. Okay, here we are. We have it. Let's just push all the other stuff out of the way because we won't be needing that for a while. I have a feeling I should probably have taken this video in a room with better lighting, but you know what? I'm gonna vibe out. This is now a Switch video of all time. But yeah, here it is, the Nintendo Switch 2. It's inside this box. It was previously open to get rid of the controllers, but you know what? Customs are gonna do what they've gotta do. I can't believe you are struggling to get this damn thing open. But yeah, this is probably the first system I've ever gotten so close to launch, and I guess the Switch 2 doesn't, or the Switch Lite doesn't count, because while I did buy that launch day, the system was already out for 2 years beforehand. Anyways, so these things are magnetically linked, so you don't click them in like you used to. It instead just attaches automatically when it gets close, like so. And then the other one goes right. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. This controller is so fucking cute. I love it so much. It's like a little square with very nice edges. So nice. And then you've got these little straps here that you can attach to your controllers if you want to play them without the big controller port thingamabobber. You've got this HDMI cable I still don't know how to use properly because I do have a TV, but it doesn't output at the proper aspect ratio, which I think is a little concerning, but I'm not going to deal with that for now. The charge on the controllers I think lasts for more than a day, which is incredibly impressive. I don't know that for certain though, that's just what I heard online. So there's that. Feel the power of my nunchuckos. Or is it my helicopter? Anyways. Look, I got 2. Now I can reenact every single Karate Kid movie ever made. Isn't it lovely? What the hell am I doing? And of course we have the tablet itself. Of course they came properly packaged and everything. Look at it, it's so beautiful and sleek and very small. It's not as small as the original Switch, but this thing is slightly beefier, slightly bigger. Actually, if you compare this to a Switch Lite, the Switch Lite is actually really light compared to this. Both in terms of weight and in terms of screen size. Holy snap, you can put them both side by side and it's like, what the hell? What the hell? I was playing with a Switch Lite for years and damn, now I have this. I think this is the charger port. Yeah, I think it's the charger port. And then this is the actual charge. Or actual charger. Wait, no, I said that backwards. The charger and then the actual charger port. And of course here's the box. I still have the box. I'm gonna keep it because it's really cute and very sentimental. I have it sitting on my box next to my hedgehog. My other hedgehog. Whoa. And then we'll just close this. We'll just close it because we've got manners and stuff. And we'll just set that right there. Perfect. I sure hope. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this little guy. I never use it, but it's important to have because it's expensive to replace. We've got the actual HDMI port thingamabobber, the thing that connects it to the TV or your computer. You can eat it too, but you know, you probably don't want to do that. Anyways, let me try and attach this thing so you can see what it looks like up close. So that's how you do it. You just slam it down right there until you hear it click. Bam! Like that. There. Easy. Good. No. We gotta do this better. It's got a little part that comes off in the back that attaches, that shows you all the stuff that you can attach to it, like the HDMI cable, the AC adapter, all that jazz. And then of course you have to attach the controllers too, like this. And behold, the Switch 2. Isn't it perfect? Well, of course you can't see it anymore because the video cut out. So sometime later, I actually tried to connect it to my TV, And unfortunately, the TV I have hasn't been used in quite some years. So it gave me a bunch of errors because I think there's a bit of a glitch going on with the internal components. Gosh, I hope you didn't see my face. But yeah, the internal controls right there on the bottom of the thing that says Magnavox, they were glitching out, so I had to take the freaking PC or the TV apart, remove one wire that connects it to the motherboard, the internal controls, or the internal remote, because the internal remote connects to a certain part on the side of the TV, which connects to the motherboard. So I had to take the ribbon cable out that connects all those things together and kind of give it a little bit of a, you know, a bit of a shocker so it starts working again. And it did eventually stop doing this, which is what I'm going to show right now. So I've got HDMI 1. Everything is all fixed now, thank goodness. See? It's all connected. Look at it, it's so beautiful. This must be what it's like to be a true gamer. What am I talking about? But yeah, let's see if I can skip past some of this, because there is dialogue I'm saying here, but it's not important because I'm talking right here. So yeah, here's my Switch 2. You've got all these silly little games like Zelda, the borrowings of what is it called in America, or the English version? It's like called, hey you, stop messing with the volume. So yeah, we've got Echoes of Wisdom, or Borrowings of Wisdom in Japanese. You've got, boy, can you hurry up? You got Reiko Choku, you've got Sharp FE, or Illusionary Tale something. Illusionary Alternative Tale. Mwah! Mwah ha 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 ha. We've got whatever that game is. I still don't know what the hell the deal is with that. Ukulele and the Impossible Lair, Pokemon Violet, Sonic Mania, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, or Kirby Discovery, Namco Museum, or Namco Collection. It's got the T in it, so you know it's old. Freedom Planet, Hat in Time, Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2, and a couple other games. And of course you have Malaktori's Page. Let's look at more. Let's see, where were we? We have Minecraft, Mega Man Classics, YouTube, which doesn't budge in work, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. We got Neo World Ends With You, Gloria Union. We've got Xenoblade 2, The Golden Country, which I won in a freaking donation, Pokemon Shield, Omori, Twitch also doesn't work, Daytona Twinbee, Scrambled Eggs Warriors, and that's about it. I need more games. Or maybe I should actually play some of these games. Anyways, I'm going to show off a little bit of footage of Scarlet and Violet with the actual update. It's so damn fast now. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wait, maybe it's not that fast. But yeah, here I am. Look at me. I'm riding in the ocean. I'm in the Lake of Lag. Everybody knows this area because it is the laggiest area in the freaking game. You run into something, it's like everything's like 10 frames a second, 5 frames a second. You know, I'm sure they're trying their best in the development office, but man oh man, that stuff was crazy. We play this game on a Switch 2, it's like, what the heck? What the heck? It's so fluid now. It's like, I wish they kind of waited, or they kind of like optimized it for the system, rather than, you know, what they did when they released it. But you know what, that's a conversation for a different day. Anyways, here's my Tesla. He's level 95. He's gonna use lightning. Good job. And the wild Gyarados goes down. And so does my freaking controls. Stop changing the... My Owlmushi is evolving. It's so beautiful. He's transforming. What is he turning into? It's Vivian. Look at it. It's Satan. I love Satan. He's so beautiful. I should have called him. Hey, he's gonna wind up wind. Would you like to forget another move so you can get wind up wind? I don't remember what I did here. Was it like spit out ink? Or no, it's not spit out ink, it's spit out string. String shot, as it's called in the English version. Anyways, look at it, it's so fluid. I freaking love it. You can actually play this game and it feels kinda alright. I mean, the graphics are still an issue and this guy is still a piece of garbage. Freaking stalker fish Mikarusa, or what's this guy's English name? Bakuza? You know, it doesn't matter because, oh shucks, he's too fast. What the heck? Psycho Cutter! I forgot this guy was a psychic type. But you're still a water type, so this kills you instantly. Good job, Tesla. I knew you were a great cut. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go that far. Supersonic sound. That's the move you're gonna learn. Anyways, there's something I want to show off here. What is it? It's this. You transfer between regions. This is how fast it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how fast that was. It was not that fast in the original Switch. That is crazy. Playability is amplified with this cool new 2 system, and all it had to do was be a sequel. Anyways, let's see. Did I play Sonic Mania for a little bit? I did. This thing responds to autosaving. Blah blah blah. When this icon is displayed, don't turn the game off. Look, I never actually finished Mania mode of this game. I stopped in 2020 when I originally played it. It was a fun game, but I feel like it could have used a lot more original stuff. But you know what? What they did with it was really fun. Like, this was a fun game. But I do need to play Mania mode. But I was hoping to do that on stream because, well, I only ever got to Studiopolis. What do people think of Studiopolis? Alright, anyways. I've got one more piece of footage. And it is Rekochoku. This is not really going to have much of an effect because I am not playing the audio, so I can kind of just skim through this, but this is the music player for the Switch. It's also a music player for your phone, and also for the 3DS, and maybe some other things that I'm not thinking of. But yeah, pretty much people throw up their recommended songs, and other songs that people have been listening to will go on here, as well as new songs and other things. And then you can either download them through the Switch itself, or you can go on the website and download them there. It's not free. You do have to pay money for these things. That's just kind of how life works. But thankfully, songs aren't super expensive. They're about 255 yen a piece. Look, there's an example of bottle mail right there. You just pop that cork. Pop it, you fool. Pop it, you fool. Do 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 do. Look at that. We've got one song right here. Yeah, it's Denpa Humans. Or Denpa Men. Isn't Denpa like saying strange stuff or whatever? The nonsense folk. The nonsense people, I swear to God. But yeah, you can listen to the song, or at least you can listen to a sample of it. I don't know how much you can hear that, but that is an example of what you can do. And of course you can buy it, you can post a reaction to it. So I left a little heart. Or did I leave a star? What the hell did I leave? Oh, I left a star. Okay. Yeah, you're valid. You're valid in my eyes, my brother. But yeah, things scroll up and then you can look at them more. There's a Yoasobi song I like. Oh my god, this sound is a little too loud for me. Deshomasho. Deshomasho. Probably. Probably. It's a Yonezu Kenshi song. It must be good. Actually, I haven't listened to too much of his music, but he's a good artist. I know he did the bomb. I know he did the theme song for the Chainsaw Man movie recently, so I still have to listen to that. And then, of course, you have some of my songs. Oh my god, it's so loud. Turn that down, please. Do 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 do. Look at that. Look at all these songs I have. I have been buying songs for years. Since 2019, when I first got this system, or when I got my Switch Lite, I have been constantly buying things, and I have been just downloading them and just putting them on my laptop, putting them on my 3DS, putting them on my Switch, and I would just kind of alternate between the three. Look at that! We have Lawn Song. This is probably the next one I'm gonna do. My plan of escape at 8 in the morning. Let's see, what other songs are there? Can I hear myself talk? There's Kanagi Tenri. I know she just recently released her first album. Good on her. It's an alright album. There's a song I really like on it, but I forgot what the name was. Got some Suisei Hoshimachi songs. I've got Polka Dot Stingray, of course. Got Higedan. We've got a few Yoasobi songs. We got some VTuber songs like Mare. We got Aimyon, Songatsu no Fantasia. We got Tsuyu, Rest in Peace. What else? What else? Shoot. We got Auto. Got more Auto. Oh, and then there's this song. Anyways, I'm not playing any more of that because I don't want a copyright claim on this, which it's probably getting copyright claimed anyways, just because YouTube is being YouTube. But look at how many freaking hearts you can throw out. Like, any time, at any point in the song, you can literally just freaking put, like, the app will prompt you to put a heart, and you can throw your heart in, and then those hearts will be reflected whenever other people watch or listen to the song. I know that one anime was airing at the time of this recording, so this was definitely a thing. But that's enough about that. And so we've come to the end of this silly little discussion about my Swatch 2, the sequel that was many, many years in the making, I think. Looks great, doesn't it? It's kind of stretched out though, but you know what? That's what happens when you have to put everything inside a box within a box within a box within a box. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Don't really care for the battery life though. It's a little bit too short, but you know what? That's what an update will do. And when I say update, I mean physical update. When I send this out to Nintendo when they advertise better battery life in the future, I'm gonna be like, sure, you can have like $100 to fix the battery life and be like, you know, make it 5 hours instead of 2. Because that's the thing. This thing only lasts like, what, 2 to 4 hours? Like when you're just playing in handheld mode? If you're playing it on TV, there's like no issue, but I'm not playing it on TV. I'm playing it in bed. And when I say bed, I mean on the floor, because I don't have a bed. Actually, I think I do. I just never use it. I probably should do that. But you know what? I've grown accustomed to sleeping on the floor. Well, anyways. The controls don't feel too... Like, when you actually hold the system, and you're actually holding it with, like, the thingamabobbers attached, the Joy-Cons, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. Like, you can just hold it, and you won't get, like, muscle cramps or anything. It's got this really cool strap in the back that you can attach and just set down somewhere, and you can just play like that, and you just remove the things, or the Joy-Cons, and you just play like that. It's so versatile. I love it. But yes, like I said, the battery life is severely lacking. I don't have any new games for it, unfortunately. Maybe one day I will. I just can't be bothered to spend money right now. I have so much to do. I have to get more flannel shirts because all my old ones are starting to grow holes inside. think moths are starting to attack me. Is there a moth? Is there a moth somewhere in my room? I hear it. I hear it calling out to me. I don't like you. Anyways. I just haven't found the right game to purchase just yet. I know that a lot of games that are being released are key cards, so you have to download it first and then it's yours forever, which a lot of people aren't really a big fan of. Me personally, I just don't really care. If it's fun, it's fun. And this stuff's gonna probably break down in like 10 years anyways. How long have I had my freaking Switch Lite for? Almost 10 years. 6 years. I've had my Switch Lite for 6 years. I stopped using it earlier this year when this came out, but you know what? When I eventually give it to someone else, that's their problem. Then again, I didn't just get it fixed. It was $100 to fix it because the left internal Joy-Con stopped working properly. I think there might have been too much of a sweat buildup. So yeah, that got fixed, and then I tried to attach a freaking ring to it, or whatever they call those things that you attach to your backpack so you can put keychains on. I attached that to the vent, and I ended up breaking the vent inside, so I had to replace that, which was a nightmare and a half, but it's okay, because I fixed it. And I actually learned how to take apart the Switch too a little bit. All in all, an educational experience for everyone, including myself. Ugh, I need as much education as I can get. These horns that you see on my head are making me dumber by the second. Look, I decided to create a silly little character. Say hello.